folks. Welcome back to the NEOT Rewatch podcast. We are watching episode 4, Undercover Teacher. If you can't tell, this is a different set.
Grayson's house, not Kellen's.
That's correct.
His address is.
We just finished filming GNN of Season 2, Episode 6, and now we'll be watching this podcast. So please enjoy, and remember to have a Neotastic day.
And also, we're going to be kind of rushed because Dawson has to leave in 25 minutes, so we're going to have to get through all of it.
He may mysteriously disappear at some point.
Yeah.
Yep.
So without further ado, action!
Wait, guys. Are we missing someone? No.
At least not someone
I don't know why I thought that.
At least not someone who talks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We love you, Caitlin. All the love. Love you,
And
really.
we'll have you back
further
soon.
ado,
Action.
I really like this theme.
Yeah, that's some of my best work.
Each week, we follow a teacher as they go
I
undercover
remember
to find out what's really
when
going on
we
in their
first did
class.
this, I was like,
This is
we're really leveling up. This is state of the art. We have stock photos. Wow. We've really
I remember
grown.
putting a lot of work into these stock photos of like putting the text on the stock photos too and making
Yeah,
them zoom
true.
in. Going for a bit of an officey look, I think.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing it and I was legitimately like, this is so cool. We're really leveling up.
But this is one of the best NEOT episodes.
It is.
Especially for how early.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I would say...
undercover teacher. Miss Veronica Temsla is a reader.
Oh, I hate
for
this.
American
Oh my
School
God.
Religion.
Hey, what?
Myself.
This week, she's going undercover as
Forgot I
a
used to
rabbit,
look like that.
a
Holy,
transfer student
the
from
gel.
Germany.
Oh, all the prop posters.
You know, I think
Her
as a
costume's
teacher,
perfect.
It was incredible.
the kids only tell you so much. I think this could be a chance to form deeper relationships with them.
Hey, wait, that's NEOT makeup,
Not a
the
creepy
lipstick.
way, just as a
True.
let them be the kids I know they are kind of way.
Get it.
We've put in hidden
Oh my
Oh,
Okay, so that costume Dawson's wearing is a
Chase from Paw Patrol.
Chase from Paw Patrol costume. And
A
when he was
child's chase
a-
from Ross.
so it didn't fit. So he's putting it on and he's like, I'm just gonna have to like end up wrapping it around myself. But as we all know, dogs have tails, and the way Dawson had to put the costume on, it made the tail seem of another sort of biological instrument of mankind. So,
Oh gosh.
God, I'll never forget it. Because I was setting up, we had a giant craft services table that episode.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
massive. There was so much food on it. And I was actively setting it up downstairs. And I just hear in the NEOT studio room, a bedroom in my basement where we film most of the stuff, just like screaming and hysterical laughter. And I just walk in and I see Dawson with his tail protruding right out for everyone
God.
to see. It
Oh
was
my
so
God,
funny.
Colin.
Oh my God. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the craft tables is interesting because we were like, at this point we were like, guys, we're so professional, we're gonna have a craft table. And we just got a bunch of food from Kellen's like
Pantry. Yeah.
laid it out.
Like goldfish, yeah.
I brought some food and drinks too. Yeah, I brought the goldfish.
Yeah, alright, let's keep going.
and no one has any idea that
Ian, the way you're looking, it makes you look horrifically attracted to Miss Temsla. It's like, oh, the new girl.
No,
Like,
no, it's just the fact that in every single NEOT episode ever, I just have such a smile on my face because I am laughing and I am enjoying it so much.
I know,
It is
but
a-
it's just
it is
so
a
funny.
staple of NEOT.
it's just
Euphoric.
so funny in
It
that
is.
shot.
It is.
All right, class, listen up.
I forgot Sophia was in this episode.
Oh my god, the story of Dawson's character's name.
Listen up.
Constantine.
I'm your SRO.
He's our
So-
SRO, guys.
So, for context, that character was supposed to have its whole own sketch
Yeah.
that we cut because it was too dicey at the time, and now it
Why,
was
still too dicey?
No, now it probably wouldn't even be enough. But
It was an interesting idea back in the day. It was basically like it was the school presentations where it's like, hey, like don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad. Drugs
So-
are bad.
Oh wait, are you
And
talking
our
about,
te- and
are
our-
you guys talking about the dare?
yeah, so basically,
yes to drugs.
as many people know, there was a DARE program thing there for
Ours
like
was
80s
called-
kids. Ours was called the Yes program. So the whole sketch was say yes to drugs.
And then there was going to be a sequel. Say
You-
dare to drugs.
I
or
dare
you
you
to do drugs.
And then later,
And then I made a
need-
joke. I made a joke trilogy one, which was you need to take drugs.
the Back to Crack trilogy.
Oh,
and,
no.
then I wrote a really bad synopsis for
pretty
a Back to the Future inspired movie about going back in time to bring drugs to the present year.
Yeah.
Of the future.
gosh.
Just
So
of the
that's
future.
the story of that character, and that's why he makes this such a big deal. Like, you don't know who I am, because people at that time were supposed to have known who he was. He was supposed to be a reoccurring character.
Yeah. And he was also inspired by RS.
I love
Yeah.
just the posters in the background. When life gives you a
He works
typewriter,
at the
write a
church,
book.
basically.
Oh
He
yeah,
works
that's
at
the
one.
other thing.
He
This was some of our
works
first
at the church.
posters.
set
Yeah,
work.
so I see him.
Like
crazy.
where I decided like I was gonna make these posters for the walls to add the vibe. So you have like I still have
The
when Life gives you a-
alphabet.
When life gives you a typewriter, that one is still in my room right now. So
This is Rebecca.
Guten Morgen.
I'm
Konnichiwa.
Rebecca. Konnichiwa.
Oh my gosh.
What's the accent? There's suspicious.
What's the accent?
I'm so excited to see
I had to say
I'm
that.
pretty sure that was actually you telling her what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
But I
was.
decided to keep it in because I thought, wait, that works for the character.
Exactly.
It's a little quiet, but it works. Yeah.
That's the point. But
Also,
it's
yeah,
just
the
fun.
audio, of course, is like echoey as heck. 'cause-
Well, this was the first episode we used the mic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? That's
Because this is
crazy.
the one we broke the mic.
But basically, we bought this Caitlin brought this $30 mic off Amazon.
40.
40.
Ooh.
That
And
was
it was
never
like for like
It was
a
like a
game, it was like
podcast
a
mic.
gaming
Yeah.
PC mic.
Yeah.
But we decided to like duct tape it to the end of a pole, and then we're like, we have a boom mic now.
But in this
But it was
episode,
so bad.
in this episode, as you'll see later, we do we foreshadow a character who later fully appeared in season 2, episode 1, Mr. Paradox. And I push over the camera, and the mic went with it. And I actually broke the connector piece of the mic into my phone. And we reordered the same piece, but it just never really worked.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Just how like there's a lot of videos that get like ruined where
Yeah.
it's just horrible noise. I'll send one to you, Dawson, to put in.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, there's some certain scenes that like got screwed over because of that.
Yeah.
So it's funny. We had a mic for one episode.
Is this 21 Jump Street?
You had a lot more.
Hey, no, if this was 21 Jump Street, I would be Channing Tatum. Thank you very much.
More foreshadowing.
Respect her like
Classic Dawson line.
Yeah.
And how you respect your friends. Like you respect me.
Ooh.
Oh,
no, you can see it.
yeah, those are the paws.
Also, I want to read what this.
My face was so round. Oh my god.
Also class. No horseplay,
horseplay,
no
no
talking, no shenanigans, no sussy baka. Don't say Chris.
I forgot about Sussy Vodka. That was crazy.
Oh my god,
those
everyone
last
was
two.
saying that Sussy Baka in like 8th grade.
And Chris is based off basically when we were in 6th
well,
grade.
no,
Yeah,
it's
no,
based
we've
off
already talked
Grade
about
of
that.
Play.
Well, it's based off. Oh, we've talked about.
I
how,
think we've talked about this
Probably.
before. We
Okay.
don't really have the time to get into
What
it now.
episode was
Yeah.
it? What episode was it?
well, probably when we talked about school stories.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
School
yeah,
Stories
true. Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linked in the description below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my face.
No.
Oh, this scene was funny to film.
I'm married.
You what?
I'm married.
Take your Among Us.
That would be weird because I'm 13.
Well, that's still one of my favorite lines.
Later that
My
day,
face.
she's invited to sit next to a student during lunch.
Hey, Rebecca, come sit with us.
Oh, look how good we are.
Teen slang.
Oh wait, we gotta.
Like
This is the
2020.
classic NEOT white background that you see in every
Yeah.
episode.
Yes. This is also basically the same set as in a school lunch infomercial.
Yeah.
Dawson, if you want to show a little clip.
So basically-
same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, no. They're both kneeling. One's.
Yep.
Yeah, they're both kneeling, and that's a bench, not a table. So.
A bench that could not support weight.
Also, that
Yep.
pizza right there is what we eat. Where do you get that pizza?
Papa Murphy's.
The Papa Murphy's
Murphy's
pizza.
pizza. We eat like 15 times a year.
Yep, and also the goldfish that was part of the craft services
Yeah.
table.
And I think those pretzels were as well.
Yeah.
Wait, Dawson, did you write this episode? Who wrote this one? Mostly.
Not big.
No, it was you because it was very similar to the
Yeah.
Undercover Boss episode of SNL.
If you know, the Kylo Ren.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I should be nice to Rebecca, but she's kind of weird. So, how about that math test, Sussy boy?
We should have made her said pretty chuggy.
So Rebecca is just Mrs. Henslow, right?
God, you look so young.
Yeah.
Hello, class.
Right, yeah.
Teaching you today?
So random.
Oh, the Grayson Archie
This,
poster.
this oh yeah, well there's the Grayson Archie poster that's probably in the middle school stories episode.
Yeah.
But there was originally another camera angle for this shot, but it mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah,
So it's just this one.
because Dawson and Rain were fighting in the background.
And you guys were like actually painting it, like
Yeah.
painted something. I still have the artwork you drew.
And it
Let's
wasn't,
go.
yeah.
And then the do not touch the art supplies. Great sign. There's a few other signs that I printed, but they're not in here because once
the
again,
camera angle.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was so sad because the other angle was so good.
I remember.
Veronica, I mean,
Because it would have been better if you could actually cut and see the first.
Yeah. I'm the special teacher, so today.
She's
The special teacher. And
Oh yeah. The reason the special teacher was a joke on our middle school
called extracurriculars. Or not
Extracurriculars.
electives. Specials.
So it was supposed to be a specials teacher, but
He said
he's
special.
a teacher that teaches all the kids, all the specials. He's
Yeah.
He's a special teacher.
He's real
Yeah.
special.
So very important. We just want to clarify that.
If he was going to be a recurring character in
Later episodes,
in
but
NEOT,
So what's
Would
interesting,
even high.
especially when it comes to school sketches, most of these characters had complex and pre-existing backstories.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and
they
like-
were fully fleshed out, and they were oftentimes planned to have each of their own episodes and be in several
not the
episodes.
special teacher.
Special teachers never
I
had
think
his
I
episode.
was
special
like,
teacher is kind of just always there.
But like, listen up. Temsla had another episode in Multiverse of Madison.
Shirley Dean.
Shirley
well,
Dean.
we did that one though.
Well, yeah, but she.
Well, there was
It was
also
a
the
prequel.
prequel.
The
Dean
prequel,
Massage, of course.
the principal, like all these characters. Mr. Paradox. Mr. Paradox originally had like 7 sketches he was supposed to be in.
Oh my God,
But
that's
all
right.
those sketches either got canceled or he got removed from it because technically, Mass Show was written to be season 1, episode 3.
Right.
It just was never filmed
But-
until season 2,
and then-
which totally disrupted a lot of early season writing and jokes.
And then after Math Show, we kind of stopped doing
And
School
then-
sketches.
Yeah, and that was the last name when we did, because then I think we planned to do America's Got No Talent. And after that, it was just kind of whenever we were going to film, it was like, what do we want to do? And then we just write something.
I got tired of school sketches because I think they're funny to an extent, but I think we kind of did.
And we also don't go to the same school anymore, so we can't make jokes about our school.
Exactly.
And like, none of those shirts would fit very
Yeah,
well.
like, a
anyways.
lot of the jokes are things that were funny because they were jokes about.
And
the
we
school.
tossed around making a separate show before season 2
Woodhaven
happened
High.
called Woodhaven High.
Never happened.
Never.
Where all the characters would come back and they'd be in high school now.
It just never got off the ground, and we just wouldn't have had the sets for it.
Yeah.
We could just put up the little stools again in the.
I mean,
back
hey,
there.
maybe one day if one of us becomes a famous director, we'll make Woodhaven High in honor of this.
Oh gosh.
That'd be funny.
Go to the principal. Why would a teacher send another teacher to the principal's office? One of them must be stupid.
Ooh,
Students
shade.
still suspect nothing.
Listen, James, I haven't seen this with the specials yesterday.
You know, my habits.
What are you guys talking about? Anything illegal? No?
I love this episode.
The alphabet.
I know.
So, how you doing? What are you doing?
Well, you know, it's been really hard since my dad got run over by that plane. You know.
Isn't that a paradox?
This part.
Perfect example. Mr. Paradox was supposed to show up here.
Ghost on plane reference.
Also, yeah, we had a lot of fourth wall breaks early in NEO.
Okay.
Now, although NEO's very meta nowadays,
Yeah.
it's just we didn't do dumb. We don't do as
Okay, I
turning
just want to say this. I'm
character.
rewatching. I know Dawson was like, "This is exactly like the SNL Undercover Boss." This is also giving vibes of The Office with all of the interviews.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a combination.
That's
of
why
both.
we did we did.
You know what it's giving? It's giving Abbott Elementary.
That's why we did these the
I love
off center
that show, it's so
straight on off center straight on interviews was to mimic the Office style.
Yeah.
Also, all those papers you guys were writing on, I still have.
Really?
Dawson, I think, wrote some comics, wrote some comics on it. So,
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Sounds like
When we get famous, I'll sell them.
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of feel bad for grading this essay so harsh.
Love this
Then
line.
again, who writes an entire literary analysis on if you give a mouse a cookie based on green first world countries?
I hope you know if I ever get the opportunity to write a literary analysis on a book of my choice, that is what I'm writing. I will write it.
Yeah. Did you write that line, Dawson? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
that was
That
awesome.
was one of my favorite lines.
One of my favorite lines of all
That's
time.
Rebecca, I have something to tell you. I'm Mrs. Trenzlock.
Rebecca's Mrs. Trenzlock.
Oh, I'm sorry, you got out. I can.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I already told you.
We did this shot so many times.
And Dawson had to be eating, so he kept eating these little sugar cookies.
yeah, those
But
cookies.
we, like,
every shot.
Like,
But we ran out.
He would eat them like in between the shots when we weren't supposed to be eating them.
Mhm.
And then by the end, he was like, "I'm so full."
And
I
then he
don't
was-
have any cookies.
Yeah, then we ran out of cookies, and the shot wasn't done, so we had to use sun chips.
Yeah. Does it remind you of something, Kellen?
Hey, fat ass gonna fat ass. Right, Dawson? Come on. Yay.
McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Did you get what we did Boston before?
Oh, no, I forgot.
Well, I wanted to read my Miranda rights. Alright, I'm gonna take you up and back to the. Oh shoot, they're still here. We gotta wait till season 2, so forget about that little comment.
Don't worry about that comment not happening.
Can we
in
make
season
that
2.
pay off in the finale?
Yeah, once a season, yeah. Like this fall, there's.
Well, because that's a reference to the miserables of school.
Yeah.
Is that a Miles Murphy reference too?
No,
No, that's every season.
Wait, where have you been?
The basement.
What's so bad about that?
Do you remember the Choki, the torture device from Matilda?
Yeah?
It was worse.
Security breach. I need backup. Repeat, backup.
This has been Undercover.
Great. I feel like there was a different ending. You just cut it there.
I think there was.
No, she had another line. Rain had
Oh.
one more line, but that never got in.
So this is the second ever GNM.
Yep.
Oh, we're at a table now, and you can see the boom mic in the background.
Yup.
Welcome to GNN. I'm Danny tonight.
This
God.
one starts to get more GNN-y.
Yeah.
But it just was also not that funny, so.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, I
nothing-
thought that Tiger Woods line had
Is that
Magic
this
Man
episode?
Renal rolling on the floor.
Yep.
Is that really this episode?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not as good as the one that we just filmed. That's for sure.
Nothing will be.
Oh.
For our first story, I just got back from the Masters, and I gotta say, what an exciting game! Tiger Woods in his pink shirt and with his clubs and you hit like
He also in North Korea.
yeah. I watched a few
Really?
There's like
chess tournaments myself.
There's like the North Korea's launched their new missile. It's like that video of like.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I remember
Like
that
that
one.
edit that.
Yeah.
somebody
let
did.
me see if I can pull it up.
It's funny.
Oh gosh.
All right.
So,
Yes. And of course, as everyone knows, the undisputed winner is still.
So it's funny.
Still.
You were actually Googling it in this
I
shot.
fell asleep.
Yeah, because I had no clue. I don't know who won the
Well,
Masters.
there's this cut.
Scotty Scheffler, I think.
Scheffler.
This is improv. So.
Yes, I would. I did fall asleep. And actually, Tiger hit the ball right in front of us. Like, maybe
I did watch
Tiger
this
Woods.
part
Maybe
on
she's Tiger
TV.
Woods. What's he gonna do? Crash into me?
I love that joke so much. It's so
Now,
good.
the news say Florida man was killed.
Florida
after
man.
running into a woman with
Is this
alligator
technically
in
the
his car.
first Florida Man news?
Car was completely destroyed.
We have a lot
but
of Florida Man, we
thankfully,
just
the,
didn't know.
You can also see they're reading off of the phone.
Long time
Yeah,
ago,
before we got the
Rose
computer.
Roche, seen here asking Colin Joseph they should sue 2 middle schools
Oops.
for talking their weekend update segment.
What the heck, Grayson?
He's leaving the news desk to start on his
Oh, that
No,
line
why
is
No,
so
why are you
funny.
making faces?
I don't know.
Oh my god, that line is so funny.
Oh, it's funny.
I don't know why I was making faces, but it was kind of cringe.
And here's another thing: we say Dawson chewed the middle of school, but that was also another planned thing. Wasn't
Yeah.
like there was actual storylines written for it.
I don't know if we ever read it. Dawson just talked.
Well, the middle of school, yeah, I mean, like, it was kind of written out. Like, I had a pilot and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what inspired Woodhaven High, maybe, because it's all kind of the
Yeah,
same
it
thing.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Pursue a sitcom career. That sounds like a wacky thing that could happen on the new
Whatever
Dawson
happened
Studios
to
show.
his sitcom career?
And now to the weather.
I think that canceled for so bad.
Yeah. I hate this weather. I
But
hate it.
also,
I look-
first
I
time
look-
using the green screen.
Yeah, this is the first use of green screen on NEOT. I hate this because so this
It took a
shot
while to edit.
this shot took 2 tries, which is why my shirt is already soaked.
Yeah.
And me not being the smartest, I chose a white shirt, and I
Ooh.
I hate this shot.
And also, for some reason,
Yeah,
we don't have the
same.
graphic of the GNM Rules Most Accurate Weather Forecast.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
Never
noticed
noticed
that.
that.
I just
Yeah.
noticed that right now.
That's
What is it?
crazy.
We
There's
don't
no-
have the
what,
GNN's world's most accurate weather
Oh,
forecast.
interesting.
That was certainly true for the tornado that just passed in.
He hates everything right now.
Yeah, it was really cold.
Remember a few years back when there was a big argument over whether or not global warming is real? Now it's not even a big issue. Actually, the size of Texas, wow, a lot of Texas today, fell off Antarctica, and everyone's like,
I feel like this is like one of the most creative others.
Yeah.
Like after this, we just gave up. Like with the
Thank you,
script.
David.
Yeah.
Oh, the first rhyme right now.
I'm here for the real
Oh,
life
wow, yeah.
live sermon.
In the last
Things
like,
are
two
heating
season.
up.
Dawson wearing the
Here we
movie
go,
shirt.
two-time world champion
yeah.
and she's
I just want to say this was like one. I feel like this was like a turning point for NEOT where we decided this was like the first time we actually were like, let's just add more to it. Like,
Yeah.
this is the first time like
Yeah.
we don't. It's not just the main sketch and the ad sketch.
And the GNN.
Well, GNN was last episode.
GNN was added episode 3.
But like this is like the first episode that actually feels like NEOT.
I agree. Well, because this is the first. This is the so there's Gort era. Then there's this is the end of proto modern.
Yeah, and it was really just fun because I just like wrote this like the day before. I was like, we should do this, and we're like, yeah.
And you can also see how, of course, I'm.
And then we tied it back into like how this is foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Mr. Paradox.
Yeah. So that character is Mr. Paradox.
And we also had a couple of
before he goes crazy.
I also remember when we were filming this, it was right before the Easter egg hunt. So there were a couple other people there, and we were just like, "Can you just run around?"
It was like an hour before the My Neighborhood's Easter egg hunt, which is why there's Easter eggs everywhere.
And we just asked these two random kids to help us. Remy and
Sophia.
Sophia. That was their first episode that they were on. And we just brought Remy on for technical help. So
Yeah, because he was originally just going to be a techie, and then for several times we just needed the actor.
More actors.
Yeah.
I think his biggest acting role was as Evil Mappy in episode 7.
Yeah, for sure.
But then he couldn't come back for episode 2, as neither could Sophia because they both started to get really busy with high school.
For season 2.
As we all are now.
But then Remy guest starred in season 2, episode 2.
As Dawson.
As Dawson.
Oh my god.
Because
we'll get to
yeah. Okay.
So you gotta go. Bill Parker. What were your goals going into this month?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really just here to...
Oh yeah, there's Remy.
Oh.
He actually does appear in the episode.
I'm really surprised at the level of skill and mastery shown by my fellow competitors. This is one of the hardest competitions I have faced yet. And when all else fails, I have my math, geometry, and my cat Iceman to help me with.
My cat Iceman.
Well, thank you, and I wish you luck.
Totally not based off a real
Defending
teacher.
world champion Grayson Marchi here.
Wow. Grayson Marchi. We're in the same shirts.
If he wins this, he can
Does that mean you're technically canon to the NEOT verse? Or is there just a person who looks like you named Grayson in the NEOT?
We'll decide that later.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it is a little stressful. I don't know if I'm going to win, but I hope that I win.
I don't know if I'll win, but maybe I'll win.
Is it a canonical Dawson shit though?
Yeah, I think there's a canonical. Okay, so maybe there is canon versions of us in the NEOT verse. What if there's NEOT in the NEOT verse, which is why GNN talks about NEOT?
No, stop it. That's too deep.
Inception.
What if there's a NEOT in the NEOT verse?
Which is why GNN talks about NEOT.
No.
So there technically is us in the NEOT verse, but we're still.
Do we want to be spoiling all this for episode 7?
They don't know what it means yet, but that's how we make it work. Fun little bit.
Oh, you can see the boom mic for a sec.
Yep.
Oh my god, the accent on the A.
Pause it.
Also, the bad, super low PNG of the little.
So basically, this sketch is based off a restaurant in New York City called. Can I say what it's called?
Sure.
Ellen Stardust Diner. Which I'm sure is lovely. But when me and Dawson went, we were on a school trip in New York. We saw the Music Man, because that was the show we were performing at the time, which is why Hugh Jackman appears in this sketch.
Yeah, and then also, I think you and Dawson also went to see Wicked on your own as well.
We did, but that wasn't part of the trip, but fantastic.
Which explains Defying Gravity and Popular.
Correct. But so this sketch was written making fun of Ellen Stardust Diner, because it was so funny. So,
I think there's a podcast where Dawson had that clip
okay, yeah.
before, but yeah.
It was,
does he do the
happy birthday? Yeah, so it was someone's birthday, so they go, like an Italian, sing a happy birthday, and we're like, hi Grayson. I made fun of Grayson.
Because it wasn't around my birthday.
It was.
And then I remember Dawson went back again. When
he went back 2 years later.
And they actually they invited him to sing or something.
But yeah, no, basically it's like they have people.
Or they
something like
they
that.
did something with him.
So they did something with his group. I almost went back because I was in New York God, almost a year. That was a year ago in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long year. Holy.
Yeah.
But I was in New York about a year ago, and we were going to go back, but there was like a line outside the door, and I was only going to go back for the meme. So, so basically, we were there, and they put chips and a Diet Dr. Pep, no, it was a Diet Pepsi in front of you. That was it. I don't like Pepsi, so I'm like, hey, can I get water? It took like 30 minutes to get water, and all they had was chips. So for like 30 minutes, I'm eating chips, dying of thirst, just sitting there, waiting, and then finally I get water, and then like 20 minutes later, they're like, okay, we're doing food orders. Now, the whole time they're singing, and they were actually good singers. Like, they were people who had been on Broadway before. No shade to them. They did well. But it was just really funny because they kept saying things like, this was, and I'll never forget one line, she was Glinda on Broadway, and she auditioned for Elphaba on Broadway. So we made that exact joke in this sketch because it was so funny. And there was so many other jokes. They ran around the whole restaurant like, hey, Broadway is really hard to get into, so please give us tip money. And it felt very forceful, which is why we did it here.
The knife, yeah.
So that's kind of the whole lore of the sketch. But the sketch had an entirely different ending than what it ended with. And I don't... This sketch, while a script was written, it's one of the most improv pieces we've done.
Well, okay, so also what happened was there was an original script that was, like, not so great.
No.
And you guys originally also made it to advertise our... 8th grade musical, The Music Man, which is why what happens at the end makes
more sense.
But
this didn't make it out in time.
Yeah, it didn't have. But also, it was just not a great script, the original one. So I like the night before, I was like, oh, I'm gonna relook at this. I like wrote a quick outline for it, and then we just improv'd it. Yeah.
So the ending's entirely different. I don't even remember what the original was. I think the cops were involved, which is how we ended a lot of sketches back in the day.
Dora.
Melvin's Moon Rock Cafe by Melvin.
And Melon, there was a whole idea of a planned sequel to Melon's 2, Highway to Helen's.
Which we wanted to do as a sketch, but then we never had time to actually write it and fit it in.
Well, we had time,
we could bring Melons back in episode 7.
We've thought about it.
We'll see.
The thing with Melons was, it was funny, but there was no idea that could really make it work. And we wanted to keep it as an ad, but then we've actually this season been doing actual ads. Shocking.
Yeah. Oh, this is another thing, especially season 1, where there's ads that aren't really ads.
Yeah.
They're just second sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like but at the end of this, Ian has like a voiceover. It's like, thanks for watching this. Like that's like trying to make it seem like an ad, but it wasn't really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then of course season 1 episode 2 was literally just 2 like ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which is why episode 2 is so special.
You do get a show. Why does it feel like I say that? Our first performer almost got part of Elphaba and the touring cast of Wicked. Why didn't they? They weren't quite what the casting people were looking for.
Oh, I never got that joke, and it's you.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of it.
I think I'll try.
Remy on the Zoom and Remy on the light clicker. Remember that?
Pause it real quick.
Yeah.
So nowadays, I would consider that type of singing falsetto, because that's when you go into your really like high part of the range and it gets like that chipmunky sound. At that time, that was not my falsetto. That was my average voice could go that high. They used to joke that I sounded like Mariah Carey. I could hit the high notes of All I Want for Christmas is You easily. And I could sound like Mariah Carey. It was crazy.
Nowadays,
yeah, your voice is so high. But once you hit puberty in sophomore year,
And then I had the evil music director I had. You know who you are. My voice broke for a whole year, and it took so long to get it back and fixed. And it's growing more every day. So yeah.
In gravity, and you can't hold me.
There's also a law on NEOT that singing just can't sound good.
Yeah.
Like, well, you can get close, but not that great.
Yeah. Also, I remember putting up those string lights, and those are still up to this day.
Yeah, they are.
We used them even like the most recent sketch. Well, not.
But we used it
them
barbed
wire. We
so,
used them.
yeah.
That was
And now our next performer is actually on the stage show Wicked. I hate you!
I love just the piano music in the background.
This was something like we came up with that day.
Yeah, this
Someone
is
in the
incredible.
background there.
There's only so much room in that room.
Since let me help you there.
We have this one.
One of the best scenes in NEOT.
You can also hear all the laughing.
Well, because this was all improv. So
And only one take.
there's not a single double take in this sketch. This is all first take.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It is.
Oh,
So save some for the rest of us. Real quick, pause it. Sorry, love. No, so that sweatshirt Dawson's wearing is the official sweatshirt of Wicked, and he got it when we saw the show, but I didn't, because my father really just wanted to leave the theater because he was tired, and I was so upset because that was a really cool hoodie, and I hated that Dawson had it and I didn't. But I have that sweatshirt now, so I won in the end.
Yeah.
This is probably the most iconic scene from this episode.
This is the
it's
only
maybe from the season.
Yeah, I think this
is
the
the
most
only
iconic
scene that ever has made it into a NEOT short. Quite.
True, we only ever have one NEOT short.
Because I
and
was
it's this.
bored.
And I hate this role. I also, for the record, did not know the song at all beforehand.
Yeah.
He just was reading
You've
it.
never
the
heard it
lyrics.
before. Never heard it before.
So I was just kind of guessing. I was trying to remember the rhythm and be like, what did you...
It just also goes with like how we just did this thing like first ideas, first
Yeah.
tries. Like
I think
we didn't even let him listen to the song before he sang it.
No,
That's
we
the
did.
funny
We
thing.
let him listen once.
Okay.
knock your socks off, girl!
I'll try.
Grayson.
On the outside, always looking, will I ever be mine now? Cause I got
So there was a camera in that window, and when he did that, it fell over. And I don't think that shot was ever used.
Nobody can hear, so I've been around for an answer to after while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window.
Also, yeah, no, that side camera. I think there might be some stuff, but we didn't like know that or I don't know. Maybe we're too lazy, or we just didn't know what we were doing. So we would just set up like
Cameras.
multiple cameras and just try to hide them so you couldn't see them in frame.
Mhm.
Instead
It
of
fails sometimes.
instead of like recording the pieces separately, but we also do that a lot with well now we have one nice camera, so like dialogue we try to go back and forth, but
Yeah.
we do a lot of improvised dialogue, so we had where we do like two cameras facing, because then you just have to do it one take. But yeah,
And GNN now is 3 cameras.
GNN's always 3 cameras. GNN's always 3 cameras live.
This is-
There's 4 today though, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You, Marion.
What was that? That was awful.
I'm sorry, I don't hear you paying money and eating your food, so why don't you stop criticizing us?
I did pay you though.
Oh, yeah.
My voice is also
3 hours ago.
Well, now we're gonna, since we're very hard workers, we do need
Also, I
to
did not know
choose
Remy
one
was,
side.
like, there,
You
so
understand. Oh, it's all right.
I looked at
So
the
we
camera.
are gonna run around with a bucket, and you don't need to put money in the bucket, but if you don't, we will find you. Okay?
And I didn't know this song at all.
What is this feeling? So sad.
That's what you miss it out.
And that was also
And
offbeat.
the moment I lay eyes on you,
My heart is rushing.
my
face is flushing.
My heart is pounding.
My head is
Put
rolling.
money in the bucket.
Also, I want to say, I remember this very clearly. We shot that first part. We're done, and we're like, oh, we got that, and we're like, wait, what if we do it? We're like, then he stabs me.
Yep.
And we finish the song.
So Grayson also put a $20 bill in the bucket. That was my $20 bill. That $20 bill after this shot disappeared.
Yep.
We have no clue where it went to this day. Vanished.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny. I remember that. I'm gonna rewind so we can get the
Yeah.
whole. Because this is one of my favorite scenes too.
I love it so much.
But if you don't, we will find you. Okay?
How this is edited. No, the flow is just so
My face is flushing.
My head is reeling. What is this feeling?
Oh, I know.
Does it have an
Loading,
unadulterated loading
for your face, your voice, your clothing. Let's just say, I load it all.
You know, all those camera movements were improv.
So yeah. Be on that wing. Okay, you take his arm and I'll take his cat.
Oh god.
Shut up, this is a heavy one.
Oh man.
Long day.
I know.
I thought that guy would never.
Please don't make me have to play that married person again.
Pretty sure that was a genuine request from Ian.
Yeah, that was.
One that we did not listen to. But it was worth it for us to say.
You jackass.
So that line was an actual line, so.
I love that one.
Yeah, and a joke on how it was a minute of applause when it came out.
Literally, okay, yeah.
It's
No.
like 20 seconds.
No. So when we saw Hugh Jackman on Broadway playing this character in Music Man, he goes, "Gentlemen, you intrigue me." That's his entrance. And literally, for like a minute and a half, it was just clapping. Just kept going. And it was one of the funniest moments. Because obviously we knew the show very well because we were doing it. So we, as theater kids, knew all the spots that people should clap at.
Mm-hmm.
So there were so many times throughout the show when they said a line and Dawson didn't hear clapping immediately, so he started clapping, and then the entire theater started clapping with him.
Yeah,
it happened it was so.
Or I don't
you
remember.
were
I
there,
remember you talking
but
about
yeah,
that.
no, it was so funny, and now to this day, I try to get the same level.
I like starting the class.
It's
yeah.
so fun.
Melon Blue Rock Cafe, a try.
Well, hold your
Horses there.
Oh wait, also you can see the microphone.
Yeah. That's the.
I think we did have it plugged in to my computer, which was there.
Yeah.
But we also a lot of the times we still use it now just for like a prop.
We used it today as a prop.
Yeah.
But I went into a southern accent here because when I played the character I played in the show, I played Charlie Cowell, the Anvil salesman. I did the whole show in southern accent. So that's why I did.
And he does a good southern accent. If you've never watched NEOT and you've
never watched NEOT and you're here right now,
I mean that's impressive.
Damn. Okay, pop off. I guess.
But also it's like if you do watch NEOT, you will realize that Kellen can do a good southern accent when he needs to.
I'm descended from the Southerners.
Descended.
Yeah.
But you don't get to walk in here thinking, I'm
Hugh Jackman.
I've been in many movies. I can slash you with
My Wolverine claws. Which is based off actual Wolverine claws Dawson made it with a laser engraver out of wood.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't believe
But I dropped it.
Because no
We're not doing that. You have to work your way up from the bottom to stay in our restaurant.
You don't have any customers here.
Oh,
Mr. I'm Hugh Jackman.
I attract loads of fans. People pay me money just to stand next to them.
Sorry, wait. Isn't the librarian in Music Man named Marion?
Yes. That's
Is that why we
yes.
named him that?
That's exactly.
Oh my god.
I never got that.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Oh my
Y'all
god.
didn't know that? I mean, I don't know if that was the actual
I don't
intent.
know if it was I don't think it was the
I think it
intent.
was a subconscious thought. But
Yeah.
I remember being after the episode and we were like, yep, Marion the librarian.
I never noticed that. That's so funny.
There you go.
Who do you think you are? Coming into our restaurant?
The name's Hill. Professor Harold Hill, actually.
No, you're not even a character.
I'm Wolverine.
Oh god, that guy's funny, am I right?
76 sturdy dishes for the melons Murrah.
The paper
Why
plates.
wisely took my place as their one and only dishwasher, and there's still more. Even though they don't have a single customer, where are all these dishes coming from? And I honestly took my place as the one and only base.
Hey,
as I
some of us
thought.
are trying to work over here
What?
right now. Quit the singing and get back to the washy.
Alright.
Melon's Blue Rock Cafe. Even
Melon
Melon
disapproves. This is my favorite episode of season 1, by far.
My favorite
It's a
episode by
close second for me. It's episode 6. but
Episode
this
6
close
is my
second.
favorite. Undercover
Second.
Teacher's close.
Yeah.
Or a close second.
And episode 6
is my favorite.
Episode 6 is my second favorite. It's very close.
I feel like we all kind of agree though that episode 3 is the third best in season 1.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then I would say 7, 5, 1, 2.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because 5 just makes me sad.
Mine's different, but we are going to do a ranking.
So over that, sheet matter to us. As you can see, we are on the
Dawson,
final
get
round.
off set.
And yes, it looks like we are very close to a victory. Yes, we are. Everybody, Grayson Marchi has just gotten the most wins ever at the
My
Student
unbuttoned
Designers
shirt.
World Tournament.
This was when I broke the mic.
Oh, crap.
Right there.
Here we go.
You hear a text.
Well, we hope you enjoyed.
Oh yeah, this was our outro.
Subscribe.
We hadn't done one
Coming
since
today. We all
episode 2, I think.
Yeah, we did one, ep 2, 4,
A few episodes.
and then
We're
4.
doing one
And
now.
then we never did an outro again.
Wait, we could do a double outro.
Bad idea.
Okay. Thanks for watching that other episode too. Like and subscribe to that one as well.
Oh,
So
sorry,
if you
guys.
get kidnapped again.
Yeah.
Also turn on notifications because that's a thing to watch you.
Of course, remember the color wheel? And we're out.
With
Oh, yeah.
green, yellow, orange, and
I still have the
And we're
corner.
NEOT.
Wait, let's see how the credits are with Grayson's
This
amazing.
also might be the start of us doing. No, I think episode 3 had its own song, right? Because
Yeah,
it had
Spanish flavor.
Spanish flavor.
Kellen with the 2 L's, of course.
It's, I think, in every episode of season 1 and most of season
Yeah.
2. My name has 1 L. 1 L. It does. K-E-L-A-L.
This was back when I think Ian and Dawson only had their first names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was back when you put your name in as many physical times as you could.
Yeah.
Grayson would put his name under
No, I won't.
categories that just weren't real. They just weren't
Announcer
real.
is horribly
Every once in a while.
misspelled.
I was weird one. Let's go. Oh yeah, Weatherman.
Grayson Marchi, guys. Grayson Marchi.
Hey, it's right in that one. Yeah, I think
Alrighty.
Alright.
That was.
Oh, I think it's going on.
Yeah,
that's
that's.
probably autoing.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
That was season 1, episode 4 of
Yeah,
NEOT.
I feel like we paused a lot, so I think we got everything.
For sure.
coordinated.
I really love that episode. You know,
Yeah.
and episode 4 is important because we've mentioned it before, but we divide NEOT episode into different eras, and episode 4 walked so 6 could run. I feel,
Yeah.
because 4 was the end of the proto-modern NEOT era, so it very much has the makings
Well,
of
3 and 4 are the.
yeah. 3 and 4 are proto.
No.
1 and 2 are Gort. 3 and 4 are proto. 5, 6, and 7 are modern, and then 1 is one.
No, the 3 and 4 are classic. No, 4 or 5, 6, and was it like 5, 6, and 7 are classic?
Yeah. 5, 6, and 7 are classic. 1. What is 1? Because
One is
season
Gort.
no season
Wait,
2 episode.
Is it 1 and 2 are Gort, 3 and 2
3 and 4 are proto modern.
or proto classic, and then maybe season 2 episode 1 is proto modern.
Yeah, 3 and 4
Yeah.
are kind of like the transition period.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is why they're proto.
Transition,
Proto
classic,
is that what it's
proto
Proto
modern.
classic, I guess. No, proto classic, then classic. Because 5, 6, and 7 are classic NEOT. Like that's the epitome of NEOT. Then season 2, episode 1 is in an interesting position, simply because it's a Gort sketch modernized.
Yeah,
So
well, that one.
I would also consider that one proto modern.
We know like season 1, but season 2, I think episode 1, 2, and 3 are all 1, right?
I feel 2 and 3 are. I feel like 1 is its own thing because it's a Gort sketch inherently.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, and then
1, 2, and 3 are because, but 3
Yeah.
is very different from the first 2 because it's
And 2 and 3 are very
there's
different.
a long time between
And 2 and 3 are very different than 1.
No, I feel like GNN wise and well, like structuring wise, they're very similar. All of them. How they're
Okay,
structured.
here's the difference. 1 and 2 were the only sketches in season 2 that were written for the first season of NEOT. because James Bond technically
was also written
but
for
it was
the
an
first
ad,
But it was
and
an
it was
ad.
fully extended and
Yeah.
rewritten. Where America's Got No Talent and Math Show kept almost the same script. 1, 2, and 3 of season 2 are proto-modern. 4, 5, and 6 are modern. And then
7 hasn't been made yet, so we don't
but
know.
we'll consider 7 neo-modern because it's an accumulation of everything done before.
Yeah.
So it's and then episode 7 will be neo-modern when it comes out. Those are the official eras. Dawson, make a flowchart. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, notification bell, like Rain just told you to do. If you like this, be sure to check out the actual episode, or if you think you've seen enough, check out our other podcasts. Check out Rhombus. Check out Grayson Marchi Productions, Dog Lover Studios, and Dawson
Dawson Studios.
Dawson Studios.
You can find all of those channels linked on the NEOT homepage.
Yeah, and like I said before, but I'm going to say it one more time because I'm saying it every time we do this, have a neotastic day.